Hello, I'm Yazi, and welcome to my channel, where every box has a tale. Today, we are in a magical flying city, hovering through the mountains at a gradual pace. Houses made from red bricks with mud-infused hay as roofs. The children can be seen playing through the streets, as upstairs neighbors are hanging their clothes up to dry. Farmers are gathering their harvest on the outer edge of the city. As one of the farmers accidentally drops a tool on the side of the floating island, he looks at it as it free falls for the next couple minutes, with a child laughing at him from a corner since this was the fifth lost tool this month. Making our way to the center of the city, a giant purple crystal, the size of a medium house, pulses with light. Around the crystal is a mossy covered water fountain, with small fish swimming across, getting as much free food as possible from the people walking by and throwing small pellets. A man dressed in a dark blue, jewelry adorned robe walks the street as crowds of people come to deliver food, supplies, or just thank you cards for the deeds he has done for the city, all except for a young woman crying over the fountain. The well-dressed man accepts all of the gifts given to him with a smile. As he accepts each gift, he places it in his backpack. Even large objects such as foot-long white bread, whole-sized turkeys, and small toys disappear in the moment they are put into the bag. With the small bag not changing in size, the well-dressed man puts it back on his back and walks over to the pulsing purple crystal. With one hand pointed outwards, lines of small lightning connect the man to the stone. The island starts to hover even higher than the clouds. The people around him look amazed and relieved to pass a relative uncomfortable section of the mountains. As they look into the vast open ocean, the well-dressed man coughs into his robe and walks to the nearest building labeled Lunaris Inn, the one-stop shop for the flying city. As the well-dressed man opens the door, the muffled sounds of talking and laughter fills the air. He walks to the other end of the inn and sits by himself in his own private section. While looking over the menu, the veins from his hands starts to glow, at first a magical purple, but quickly into a dark green pigment pulsing through the body. A small amount of pigment flows out of his nose. The tavern shakes, cups fall from the table. The bustling inn is taken over by silence. All eyes look at the well-dressed man, and from the crowd he hears, "Strong winds, eh?" As the well-dressed man wipes his face and nods in acceptance, the inn fills back up with conversation and laughter once more. The people of Lunaris live a safe and to most a happy life, at a great cost. The well-dressed man goes into his secret quarters. He blows out a specific candle on the wall. Click. A small walkway appears to the right side of the room. Screams of a small child can be heard from the distance. The well-dressed man opens the cell door, opening his hand to cover the small child's face. As the green pigment penetrates the child's eyes, the child shrinks and whittles to bone. As the green goo turns back into a neon purple, feeling rejuvenated, the man walks back to the center of town. As a young woman cries to the fountain, the well-dressed man holds her shoulder and says, "Thank you for the sacrifice. It saves the town for one more year." Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. And I promise the next story won't be so depressing. I'll throw in a couple good ones, happy endings here and there.